Guys, please subscribe and help the channel get to 150k subscribers. Welcome to FANS Wethu TV. It's the CAF Champions League. Orlando Pirates 2, CR1. I'm joined by Tatana.
Once more I'm going to say it. Don el padre está cocinando. Loosely translate that is cooking, right?
Okay.
And we'd like to thank the leadership of Orlando Pirates, the technical team, the players, of course, to have, made this history for us to be able to qualify, right? And also, history shows, per Opta Jabo from X, that there's no Algerian team that has ever won here in Orlando. And also, we only lost once, I think against the MC Algiers, I think in '97, right? So it shows that against Algerian opponents, we do have, a good record at all times as well. Coming to the game as well, congratulations to the boys. And I'll say this also without fear or favor, right? And I've been saying, when was this Padre, he qualifies for the knockout stage. Believe you in me, when you buy this jersey next season, it's going to have 2 stars, all right?
This jersey?
When you buy Orlando Pirates jersey, it's going to have 2 stars, all right? So
without a doubt?
Without a doubt, without fear or favor, right?
Yeah.
So to the game, we came across an opponent that, again, per Orlando Pirates X account, which gave us, of course, the tactics that, they were looking at this game. So this team has been dominating locally. They've won 5 games, so they've done very well as well.
Yeah.
They've hired a new coach, hence the results as well. So the last time we were playing, of course, there was, a shakiness in the coaching staff and everything. And also, when you look at the team that we're playing up against, it's a team that is predominantly using crosses. I always say this. The last time when we played against them, they had 30 plus crosses against Orlando Pirates, and is the second ranked team in terms of crosses as well, right? So coming to the game, you'll see, for me, even though it seemed like it's a 4-1, 4-1, situation, but it looked more for like a 4-2-2-2, right? You'd ask me what's that? But they had, of course, their number 11, which is their best player, which of course was very nullified by Dino van Rooyen, and it was you couldn't see that guy, right? Then also they had the 2 holding midfielder, which is the number 15. I just forgot the other guy as well. Then Kanye Samayo, if you'd see very much, is that he would drop a lot, right? So to be able to do to link up the play. Once he has the ball, it goes on wing plays, right? And of course, they were able to cross. I didn't see any a threat from them come first half as well. Then again, there's something that I identified with this team, is that they were not comfortable playing from the back, right? So hence the goal. They made an error, and shout out to Tohofatso Mawaso being able to pounce on that ball, having to have a goal. Then Relay, he was active in terms of thinking, and he did finish that goal. Mbata also, he had a good game, but I think, Mbata is a CM. As you can see, he likes diagonal, he has the power. I think what he can do is that, remain behind, when the training is finished, so you can practice the diagonal balls, because every time when he played, it seemed like it was going nowhere, But then we, of course, our team came again 4-2-3-1, Penom as well, and Makaula did very well, right? So in terms of first half, I think the game was, 50-50. I'd say there was a lot of loose balls as well. Then, of course, we went into the second half. Second half, I think we controlled a game a little bit better, but once more in terms of being able to hold on the ball and be able to, have circulation, we didn't see that, because I think the last third of the first half, that's where you saw Tito Maswanganye coming in as well. He did very well, because he was able to identify, of course, those pockets in terms of coming, collect the ball, and make us play as well. Because if you looked at Makaula, I think he was not comfortable, because those guys were pressing high up, and Bata as well. Yeah, he had that, but at times was losing the balls, pushing the ball, a little bit further. You don't know why, why do we rush? Because at times when we rushed, it kind of created an opportunity for the opponents, So as I said, second half came. we got the goal as well, and I think the fans were saying Mbata should, go out, and that's where you see like that is obscenity, bruv. You and it's similar to the previous game when Tito missed that penalty. That's obscenity. And
what's that?
Indecency. Like we have these digital fans or digital, audience that every time when a player is not playing very well, they will call him out and everything. Those are our players. Similar to Mbata, I think there's a diagonal that he played. It was the wrong pass. There was nobody on the right flank. Everybody was like, yo, get him substituted. And I think, shout out to the supporters who are on the center line every time. They were calling out those people who were, as I said to you, having that indecency attitude. Then, of course, he proved us wrong and be able to hit that rocket. And it was a beautiful goal. It was a beautiful goal. You saw the team that we're playing against. They went to factory settings, literally. They started to cross balls from anywhere. I think the 75th minute as well, there was a ball that came in. And then Dino van Rooyen didn't think there was somebody. That guy missed. Imagine if they scored that goal and, of course, with that deflection that took place as well. 2-2 and... what are you there to show for, is that you had an upper hand on the game. And that is not like the mentality. And as I was saying also to other people that, like, you know what, Orlando Pirates is playing a good game, good football, but then gone are those days where we just say like, we applaud them for, we need to be able to grind results, Sure. So whether our team loses or not, we'll still be behind, the mob justice football, because it's not a monument, it's a movement, understand? So if you pessimistic and you have, wrong mentality, subtract yourself from the crowd. We have the objective. The objective is we're going to win the CAF Champions League, we're going to win, the PSL as well, which is the Betway Premiership, So, again, congratulations to the team. Congratulations to the supporters. Thanks to Orlando Pirates for having us to experience the CAF Champions League football, as I would say every time. And I'll urge people, whatever team you support, it's okay, but just come through and experience the CAF Champions League football, right? So just in closing, I'd say my man of the match, I'll definitely give it to Sesane. It is a tough one to choose, because everybody did put in a shift as well. And excuse me, so, Mahopa as well. He came in and he did very well, because Mahopa always, they call him out that he's not a good player and everything. But if you could see the impact that he had when he came in as well, major, because there are two center backs, they're quite slow, But in closing, you always close. The man of the match, of course, it's Sesane. Thank you so much.
Shut up.